fueron equivocadas
I never thought about who I was hurting.
y nunca pensé a
Instead,
quién iba a lastimar cuando hacía
I
eso.
thought only about myself. I ran straight through the boundaries that a married couple should live by. I thought I could get away with whatever I wanted to. I felt that I had worked hard my entire life
Trabajé
and
muy duro
deserved to enjoy
toda mi vida
all the temptations around me.
para
I felt I was
disfrutar
entitled.
y alejar las tentaciones que estaban alrededor mío.
I didn't have to go far to find them. I was wrong. I was foolish.
Estuve
I
equivocado y
don't
me
get to
comporté
play
como
by
un
different
tonto.
rules. The same boundaries that apply to everyone.
Los mismos valores que se aplican a todo el mundo se aplican a mí.
I brought this shame on myself. I hurt my wife,
Me
my
avergüenzo
kids,
de haber
my
lastimado a mi madre, a mi mujer y
my
a mis
wife's
hijos,
family, my friends, my foundation, and kids all around
mis
the world
amigos, la
who admire
fundación
me.
y todos los chicos alrededor del
I've had a
mundo
lot
que
of
me
time
tenían
to
como
think about
ídolo.
what I've done. My failures have made me look at myself in a way I never wanted to before.
Mis equivocaciones me han hecho verme
It's
de
now
una
up to
forma
me
que
to
nunca
make
hubiera querido.
amends. And that starts by never repeating the mistakes I've made.
Y esto
It's
significa
up to me
que
to start living a
no deberé
life
repetir los
of
errores del
integrity.
pasado.
I once heard, and I believe it's true, it's not what you achieve in life that matters. It's what you overcome. Achievements on the golf course
Los logros en la
only
cancha de golf
part of setting an example.
son parte del ejemplo que uno debe dar.
And decency are what really count.
La decencia del comportamiento es lo que realmente
Parents used to
importa.
point to me as a role model for their kids. I owe all those families a special apology.
Muchos padres han puesto a sus hijos, me han puesto a mí frente a sus hijos como modelo
Sorry.
y les pido disculpas por eso.
It's hard to admit
Es difícil de admitir
that I need help,
que necesito ayuda,
but I do.
pero así es.
For 45 days,
Por
from the end of
45
December
días, desde el
to
fin de
early
diciembre,
February, I was in inpatient therapy,
estuve
receiving guidance for the issues
en terapia,
I'm facing.
internado y recibiendo
I
ayuda.
have a long way to go.
Tengo mucho
I've
camino por
taken my
recorrer,
first steps in the right direction.
pero he dado los primeros pasos en la dirección
As I
correcta.
proceed, I understand people have questions. I understand
Por supuesto que entiendo
press
que la gente
wants to ask me for the details of the times
tiene
I
preguntas
was
y quiere los
unfaithful.
detalles de lo que pasó.
I understand people want to know whether Elin and I will remain together.
La gente quiere saber si vamos a seguir juntos con mi mujer.
That as far as I'm concerned, every one of these questions and answers is a matter between Elin and me.
Pero todas esas cosas son
These are issues
privadas
between
entre mi
a
mujer
husband
y yo.
and a wife. Some people have made up things that never happened. They said I used performance-enhancing drugs. This is
Mucha gente inventó
completely,
historias que nunca pasaron.
false.
Drogas, homosexualidad.
Some have written things about my family. Despite the damage I have done,
Escribieron cosas sobre mi
I
familia
still
sin saber el
believe
daño
it
que le
is
hacían.
right to shield my family from the public spotlight.
Siempre quise
Do these things. I did.
mantener a mi familia fuera de
I have always tried
la
to
vida
maintain a
pública.
private
Ellos no
space
cometieron
for
los
my wife
errores,
and
yo los
children.
cometí.
They have been kept separate from my sponsors, my commercial endorsements. When my children were born, we only released photographs so that the paparazzi could not chase them. However, my behavior doesn't make it right for the media to follow my
Mi comportamiento no le da derecho a nadie a meterse en mi vida privada.
school's location. They staked out my wife and they pursued my mom.
Esperaban a mi mujer o a mi madre en algunos lugares para sacarle fotos y perseguirlas.
Please leave my wife.
Por favor, les pido que dejen a mi mujer y a mi familia afuera de todo esto.
I recognize I have brought this on myself.
Reconozco, sí, que fui yo el culpable de hacer esto,
I am the one who needs to change.
pero yo soy el que necesita
I owe
cambiar
to
y no
my
mi
family to
familia.
become a better person. I owe to those closest to me to become a better man.
Le he prometido a mi familia ser una
That's where
mejor
my
persona
focus will be. I have a lot of work to do.
Tengo mucho trabajo para hacer todavía.
I tend to dedicate myself to doing it.
Y estoy
Part of following this
seguro que me voy a
path,
dedicar a hacerlo.
for me, is Buddhism, which my mother taught me at a young age. People probably don't realize it, but I was raised a Buddhist, and I actively practiced my faith from childhood until I drifted away from it in recent years. Buddhism teaches that a craving for things
Hablando de las
outside
enseñanzas que su
ourselves
madre le dio en la
causes
religión de
an
chico,
unhappy and pointless search for
unas
security.
enseñanzas que hace poco tiempo abandonó.
To stop following every impulse and to learn restraint. Obviously, I lost track of what I was taught.
Evidentemente perdí la pista de lo que me habían enseñado cuando era chico.
As I move forward, I will continue to receive help.
Voy a continuar recibiendo
Because
ayuda
I've learned that's how people really do change.
porque entiendo que la gente puede cambiar.
I will leave for more treatment and more
Mañana
therapy.
volveré
I would
a
like to
el
thank
tratamiento y
my friends
más
at
terapia.
Accenture and the players in the field this week for understanding why I'm making these remarks today.
Le digo a los jugadores del Accenture
In therapy,
el
I've
por
learned the
qué
importance of looking at my spiritual life
hice esta conferencia hoy y es por esto, porque mañana
with my
tengo que
professional
volver.
life. I need to regain my balance and be centered
Necesito
so I can save the things that are
reconstruir
most
el balance en
important
mi
to me,
vida
my marriage and my children.
y reencontrarme
That
con mi
also means
matrimonio y mis
relying on others
hijos.
for help. I've learned to seek support from my peers in therapy, and I hope someday to return that support to others who are
He
seeking
recibido
help.
mucho apoyo de la gente que está en la misma terapia que yo
I
y
do
espero algún
plan
día
to
poder yo
return to golf one day.
volver a ese lugar y
I
ayudar
just
a
don't
otros.
know when that day will be.
Voy a volver a jugar al
I
golf,
don't
pero no
rule
sé
out
cuándo va a ser.
that it will be this year. When I do return, I need to make my behavior more respectful of the game.
Y cuando vuelva
In recent
necesitaré
weeks,
ser mucho más
I have
respetuoso de
received many
todo,
thousands
inclusive
of
del juego.
emails, letters, and phone calls from people expressing good wishes.
He recibido un montón de cartas y llamados de gente apoyándome
Thank you.
y a todos ellos les quiero
Your
agradecer.
encouragement means the world to Elon and me.
Todo ese apoyo significa
I
muchísimo
want to
para mi
thank
mujer y
the
para
PGA
mí.
Tour, Commissioner Fincham,
Quiero agradecerle al Tour,
And
al
the
comisionado
players.
Finchem y a los jugadores
for their patience and understanding while I work on my private life. I look forward to seeing my fellow players on the course. Finally, there are many people in this room and there are many people at home who
Finalmente,
believe in me.
hay mucha gente en este lugar que cree en mí.
I want to ask for your help.
A todos ustedes les quiero pedir ayuda
I ask you to find room in your heart.
y les pido que encuentren un lugar en su
One
corazón
day, believe in me again.
para que puedan volver a creer en mí.
Thank you.